Que lo que mi gente? It is August 1st, 2020, Saturday, 12:04 p.m. to be precise. And damn, your girl be looking good, man. Woo! All right, so this is one of my favorite times to make videos. Why? Because it's the beginning of a brand new month. It's like giving birth to a child, you know, giving birth to this creative energy. So July 2020 was a very transformative month for your girl. If you start looking at my videos through the month of July, from the beginning of July to the end of July, you start to see a little bit of difference. Yeah, they have the same outline, they have the same format. I might change that up a little bit this month. I'm not quite sure. The ideas are still up in the air. I just kind of grab them and run with it. So one of the things I love about brand new months is the ability to create new goals. And I think it starts off by looking inside yourself. Okay, what did I achieve last month that I can bring over into next month? What habits did I create this past month that will help me to enter into the next phase of this month? So what I usually like to do a lot of the times is, you know, I make a video in the beginning, like, okay guys, I did this July 1st, you know, now it's August 1st. And at the end of the month, I usually make a private video for myself, you know, that I look back and say, okay, Emeli, you made these videos. Now, what did you learn this past month? And I did make one last night, which I keep to myself. And it's just a reflection of how far you have come. And one of the new habits that I did start picking up somewhat was journaling again. And just being grateful and appreciative of whatever happens, you know, just going with the flow and the nature of life. Yes, I did feel frustration, but I also feel that I learned a jump start. I jump started my confidence. Well, it all started with having a vision. It all started with having a plan and planning out the little details. And sometimes your plan doesn't go accordingly. Okay, well, you have to build the resiliency. The resiliency to continue to go, and despite you had a bad week, okay, you ate junk food, you ate garbage, you didn't exercise, all right, but next week I'm gonna go at it again. I'm not gonna stop, okay, because the brain, eventually what it does is it changes. It's a metamorphosis. And when you change your brain, you change your life. The way you think is not gonna be the same that you did 3 to 4 months ago. Let me tell you something, guys. This is all possible, it's all feasible. It might seem tedious sometimes, but it's not. It all starts going in the right direction. Because if I'm gonna tell you 5 to 6 months ago that I am the same person that I was, I would be laughing in your face right now. I would say, are you kidding me? I don't think I would ever be able to do that. But I did have goals for this year, and I didn't think I was gonna skydive, but I actually did do it. And you know what? I have to thank many people along the journey who I've met through the last 3 to 4 months. You know, I have my circle, I have people I can count on, and there's new people coming along in my life. So I definitely am very open to new experiences. Of course, for growth, you know, nothing crazy, but anything that'll help me grow and so I can inspire other people. So what I do like to express, and I like to share with you guys, is what I created last month is a vision board, which is pretty much like 2 small goals that I put for myself, which sort of happened. So the goal for July of 2020 was work on speaking skills. If you can read, that's the first one, working on speaking skills, which I believe I did start to see how I was working on my speaking skills. So I saw my videos from June of 2020 and I was a little scared and skeptical. You know, this was my first few videos and I didn't really know what to articulate about it. Something kept telling me, just do it, Emeli, just do it, even though if you're not ready. Just keep doing it, you know, it'll come, your confidence will grow, and then you'll be stepping into the right direction. You're going in the right direction. So you know what I said, Emeli, just do it. Don't even hesitate about any of that. Just keep going, don't hesitate. And then the second goal was, well, sort of, accept any new opportunities that feel right. So accepting any new opportunities that feel right. So, you know, I'm very intuitive. It's not just a female thing. Everybody has intuition. I did receive a lot of opportunities to socialize, which I did accept this past month, and it's still kind of pouring over into this month. So I said, you know what, Emeli, just show up for yourself in that regard. You know, accept the newness, the rawness, because the certainty gets boring and you're like, all right, I do this on Saturday nights. Now let's change it up a little bit. Okay, girl? It's about changing it up. You want to add some flavor. You want to add some spice, some paprika, some seasoning here. You know, it's just changing your life around. You don't have to go with the status quo. You go by what your drum goes. You know, we're all instruments. You know, what instrument do you want to be? Do you want to be making a beautiful musical note out of your life? You know, a nice, beautiful melody, a nice orchestra? Or do you just want to be a typical, boring instrument? So I'm just saying, you know, keep that vibrancy, keep that aliveness about yourself. And, you know, just have faith in yourself. This is why I love the beginning of a new month, because I feel like this month, energetically, yeah, there might be some difficulties, but I know for sure that I'm gonna overcome all of it. Because I can look back and say, Emeli, you've been through other shit before. You've been through other stuff where you overcame that. And you know what? You gotta say, yeah, girl, or yeah, man, that's great. You know, you gotta keep pushing through that toughness, you know. Yes, you'll get emotional, you'll have bad days, but you're still gonna get up the next day and you're still gonna kill it. So you just gotta keep reminding yourself that. And one of the things I do wanna stress, even though this is probably one of my goals for this month, is to show up for yourself. And what does that mean? Well, showing up for yourself means being impeccable with your word, saying what you mean and doing what you say. So what that means is, okay, I want to exercise 4 to 5 times a week in August. That's a goal. Okay, now you got to do it. Now, do you want to do that? Or are you going to say this, okay, I have a plan. I'm going to do this 4 to 5 times a week. There might be a day where I do it maybe 3 times a week. That's okay, but I'm still being continuous with it. I'm still being impeccable with my word. I'm still being consistent. And so that's what I'm telling you. Consistency is key. You'll grow, and then in turn, you'll help other people grow, you know, because wealth needs to be spread. You know, it needs to be spread like peanut butter on a hot toast. And yeah, guys, your girl be looking damn fucking good. Woo! I can't resist myself sometimes. You know what's the power of exercise? It changes your life forever. Now, what I tell you guys, set goals for yourself, even if it's just a small goal, walking 3 times a day, 3 times a week, whatever it may be. Channel that, you know, if you can visualize it, you can create it. Little steps lead into big changes, my loves. Okay, mi amores, I love you with all my love, with all my heart. Have a wonderful weekend. Mwah.